What's up, YouTube? So it's all about softness. If you're a supposed raw vegan, you're eating a really soft diet. Your life is becoming more soft. You're becoming more gentle with life. So your pendulum doesn't swing as much. Your temperature doesn't swing as much. Your pH doesn't swing as much. People that are in a compensation lifestyle are constantly swinging, and the pendulum constantly swings, and they never stay at the center of the circle, and their life constantly yins and yangs and it's ups and downs instead of just staying at the center of the circle, and there's no up or down. There is, the short defines the long defines the short. Everything is one. So that's living from the core. But when you live in that compensating lifestyle, you're constantly going through, you're eating something acidic or living your life, against the circadian rhythm. So where you're overly acidic when you should be alkaline. And so that makes you swell, because that's the first symptom of disease, inflammation. So you swell, and then because it's a total you saying that there's something that I'm lacking and I need weight. So you have an emotional and mental weight, and then you create a physical weight, and then you mold that weight and you try to compensate for the excess weight, the excess water, which is emotion. And so that has everything to do with the pH. The more acidic you are, the more water you hold, because you're compensating for the toxicity. You need more water to compensate for high levels of acidity. So that's the difference. That's why people, their whole life has to become more gentle. That they become more gentle in their thoughts to themselves and everything around them. And that, that involves destruction of a lot of personas. And for a lot of people, that'd be a different process for different people. So I don't really want to go into a greater than or less than as far as the process goes, because everybody is a part of this overall process anyway. But just for this conversation's sake, that's what it is. The softness is like, if you're not in alignment with softness, because the softness, slow and steady wins the race. Like water destroys stone over time. It's like the soft overcomes the hard always. That's just how it'll always be. And it's just you being able to exhibit the softness, because true steadfastness seems changeable. Like that's like the best way I can put it right there. It's just the proper pressure of life, where it's flexible but still firm. The proper level of softness, not to where you're just spilling, but that's the gradual, I would say recension, instead of, because you've ascended into the light, into this dense physical form from the darkness. So recension back into the darkness. Zero returns to zero, but the whole thing is just this illusion of yin and yang gives you this illusion of going back and forth. And people just like to take that step forward after taking the step back, because you're always at zero. But people love that, they love the compensation. They want to feel like they have profit, or they've taken a step forward in life. So in order to do that, they have to take a step back, because you're always at zero. Because the yin and the yang always balance. Because you're male and female. Because you're darkness and light. And so everything always balances. So you're zero, you're void. That's your true identity. So, that's everything else is flawed. Well, not flawed, but everything else is everything else. It's not the true identity. So yeah, that's really about it, man. The emphasis on softness is really big, and that's why I love Lao Tzu so much. It's a deep love, like a deep admiration. I don't know if you want to call it admiration, but just a deep, you find that in you when you tap into those parts of you, because everything is a part of you. And as far as the fasting is concerned too, and dry fasting, self-massage is the key to dry fasting. Because you're going to be massaging different areas and liberating energy in different areas, and then you can tap into people like Lao Tzu and different people like that, whoever it is. It could be an ancestor of yours, Lao Tzu, anybody. It's all one. It's all oneness, but it's all, singular ones within the whole as well. So 2020 Tantra on Amazon, and info in the description.